I've seen the state of the race with my own eyes, ladies, gents, and mad malcontents. If you wanted an update, here's your chance. So far, we've mostly seen gauntlet runner skirmishes and dueling mayhem. Now it's time for the real thing. Sounds like we've lost a few candidates already too. Poor bastards went after something too nasty for their head hunt and got themselves head hunted.
Haha.
We've got some candidates who have outright given up. No confidence. Can't blame them against these odds. And some others have bought and sold out of the race.
Come on! That's a bit unfair, isn't it?
I suppose money's power like anything else. Military strength's not meant to decide this race anyhow.
Wait.
The question is, what's our final head count going to look like? Lots of unknowns left, people, and we'll not know the truth until the exhibition. A little bird told me one of our contenders has made a bold play in Martyra. They might not even come out of it with a head.
What are they scheming then? Let's hear some details.
Sorry, chums, I'm just the crier. Can't speak for any one candidate in particular. Luckily, you'll not have long to wait now. With all that said, can't help but wonder how Count Luis is taking this, can we? My sources say he's not bothered with any of this. He's still gallivanting across the land, killing humans. And yet, even without a formal entry, Luis's voter base is still growing. Bound to have his eminence Forden grinding his teeth, that. For now, let's enjoy the show!
Right, everyone. Farewell said, particulars packed.
All that remains is to ride to Oceania with pride in our hearts.
Watch out, Luis. You won't know what hit you.
Well then, off to the races, what? Old Barden's given me a detailed map of the area.
Oh, awesome.
Sounds like quite a journey. I hope it won't be as bumpy as last time.
Oh no, it'll be a sight smoother. But you've got wings. What are you fussing for?
Oh, there it is. Should have known the fatigue would hit eventually. About time I got some sleep.
Where's Hesme?
Heis, mate. Why are you on my bed? You're positively miniature, man. There are plenty of other places fit for you to sleep.
Yes. Splendid. Just magnificent.
What is he dreaming about?
I hope you've no designs on taking my bed. I have cut men down for less.
With friends like these.
Now then.
Next is Port Vilehaven, the capital of Principality of Oshia. Punch to the south of Mature. We'll make it in, I'd say 3 nights and 4 days or so. Ooh.
Whoa!
So that's Port Vilehaven.
Let's see.
Let us hurry. Let us hurry.
Hold on.
Let us hurry.
Here's where we are now.
Okay.
This place
New city. Guessing there's going to be one over here. Part of me really hoped these were like floating islands. Wait, are these what? Are they like sunk into the water? Whoa. Funky trees. Okay, let's actually go.
Oh, hey!
What sort of place is this exactly? It is a large city of preposterous commerce due to no small part of its oceanside proximity. I envision droves of people will pour in for the expedition. Other people delay All the people delayed by the landslide might still be showing up. Keep an eye on the road, okay?
Ha! Tally ho!
Why never? Who do you think you're talking to? Leave it to me. Next up, Port Wildhaven, capital of Oceania. Yeah.
Leaving behind the old castle town stricken by tragedy, the Gauntlet Runner sets off toward the exhibition of the brave. Their destination, Port Brilhaven, capital of the Principality of Oceania. A world unknown to them. What will they accomplish? Acclaim? Or... ... What to pick?
3 days until we reach Brilhaven. Right, we need both of them. So if I understand this correctly, we should just be able to go cook without taking up much time. This is what I want to make. But let's make this first, because I'm pretty sure this is what we need for the quest. Oh, we can make as much as we want. Okay.
Alright.
That's from Hismay's home village. I'll go get him. Oh, maybe it's not.
Now then.
I've heard tell that you mean to cook something with dough today. In that case, you're right to summon me. Dough is most delectable ingredient, and those who lack experience often go afoul of it. But you're of long today, lad, for I was raised in the grain belt, and our dough shall rise to my standards. Follow Hismay's lead and begin kneading the flour into dough. My dear Adol, come show me your conviction. Ha!
Don't lose focus.
This is no time to rest. Should we err in either time or heat, all our efforts thus far will be for naught. Wow, we made the fluffiest bread I've ever seen.
Days gone by.
Present you the taste of our hometown with this benevolent bread. Prepare yourself, you are not ready. Oh, Wi-Fi connection lost. So, presumably...
Let's not.
Okay. If there was a way to do this without...
Hey! Later!
then I would totally do so. Courage is for what's-her-face. Wisdom we need for Heisenberg. Halkenberg. We needed imagination for... Oh man, there's so many stuff we need.
Alright
I
then.
think we'll just...
Well met.
Gwyn, you came at a perfect moment. I was just thinking of... thinking I'll ponder some battle strategies over my game board. An extract game of military tactics, you see? Care to indulge me footing around? Sure.
Alright.
Now let's begin. I shall give you an expert no quarter, shall we?
If so...
If that's how you plan to make your advance, then... I couldn't make any more moves. That's the match. I've learned quite a bit from that match. I believe we would both benefit from continued practice. This game affords me the opportunity to visualize strategies all on my own. What if the enemy came at me from such an angle? How would I retaliate, and so on and so forth?
I'd say...
Once I fulfilled my duty to protect His Highness the Prince. At that time, I was but a novice a new addition to the Royal Guard. Hiccup. I lack the experience needed to properly assume the role.
That's why.
'Tis for that reason that I now both train my body and mind so thoroughly, as I vowed to never let such a thing occur once again. That's impressive.
Right.
Your dedication is impressive.
No.
Perhaps, but it would be more accurate to say that I'm trying to attain perfection rather than imply I already have achieved it. That said, it's quite the pleasure to speak so freely with you. I found comfort in knowing that I may share my feelings with a with a friend. If we found success in this endeavor and create a country where all can truly live equally, I hope to serve as a knight captain, passing down what knowledge I can to a new generation. And we'll speak not just on tactics, but of all my experiences on this journey, my victories and of course my failures too. And in doing so, I will see the Royal Guard elevated to new heights, I hope. You can do it.
Yeah.
If anyone could do it, it's you, Halkenberg.
Yes.
Well, should such a starry-eyed wish come true, I shall tell them much of you, our captain. Such a position is certainly not one most can adapt to, much less succeed in, given the circumstances of our fight. And I must say, you wear the role well. 'Tis hard to believe it's your first foray into such responsibility. Perhaps you're a natural talent for it. Though to call it talent is a disservice? No. Whatever higher calling you have, I can only be as I am now because of you. You honour me. Such praise from a knight is quite an honour.
True.
'Twas you and Gallica that set the cogs of this journey in motion. I think there's some significance to you being the captain, in my humble opinion. You have my gratitude. After crossing proverbial swords with you, I feel like I'm one step closer to realizing my dream.
Alright.
Thinking about it, I should have done courage first.
Alright.
Now then, shall we continue our discussion on tactics? There are some blunders you can avoid next time. For example, when a piece moves here, you should. She's setting up to kick her ass next time.
The party sets off for Martira. As they watch the setting sun sink under the horizon, their gauntlet runner arrives in a land grown thick with trees. The wildlife retreats to safety before the sunlight fades, leaving only deafening silence. The anticipation that follows a journey's beginning swells in their hearts.
Okay,
Oi!
Have you heard? There's a bath cask on the back deck now. I've had enough. I heard enough whining about there not being able to bath, so I whipped something up. It's not elegant, but it'll do the job. No doubt it would shake too much while used while traveling, but it should be lovely to enjoy soak when we stopped.
Speaking of,
I've heard that certain religions, in certain regions, fruit and grasses are added into bathwater to relieve exhaustion and strengthen the body. Should you encounter such item, perhaps you ought to consider a purchase.
The breeze feels nice.
I got 3 more days on the road.
What?
I can tell you're feeling stronger these days, but it's still too dangerous to go outside at night. Interesting that it almost implies we get to go outside at some point.
What now?
Also, bear with me just a moment. Sorry about that. I just want to sort out the online situation. Yo. First, the sand flash business next salty sea breeze, I see I'll have to take extra care with the drive maintenance. You don't look intrigued, but you must not fret, lad. Just leave this one to me. This part's the most fun. So we got imagination, which is good. That's what I want to do. It's a shame we can't be like, hey, if you go into the bath, use these.
Hey there.
I think even better if I put something in the hot water first. Alright, guys, I've got lots. Use them. Raise the agility. Please and thank you. Dream-eater moths. Yep.
Well met.
Well met. I don't suppose you as overburdened with free time as I. Certainly not a stranger to travel, but I've no idea how to spend idle hours. Might we talk for a bit? It's really taken with the sandworm dish. It is incredible that pairing the unique ingredients of Marita with Port City spices could result in something so divine. When two dissimilar things that would never cross paths, an unexpected synergy can occur. Put that way, could not be the same thing said of our powers. That's a good example.
Got it.
Right, I knew you'd understand. As only one who has eaten the same sandworm dish could. You know how sometimes when the powers within us resonate together, they can erupt into a move we'd never have considered of prior? Perhaps the interweaving of these various divine powers is what we'd call a miracle.
Hail.
The hero king of yore fought alone, and were ultimately beaten. I feel the possibilities available to us as we fight together far outstrip theirs. Choosing to engage with the unknown when you encounter it can bring about the power to change the world. Now I'm really looking forward to the next city.
Alright.
Yeah. It's getting late, but not imaginably so. What say you? Shall we stay up a while longer? Talk. Pretty sure that's how it went.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
That reminds me.
Wherever the Ocean City the day after tomorrow, his bay, you've erected a tent up above, haven't you? Do take care that you don't get carried off by the wind. I'm confident it will take more than that to pull the tent apart, though I suppose some caution is warranted.
Speaking of,
Worst case scenario, you got wings, you could just fly back to us, no? My young friend, where did you hear of a Galfa capable of flight? I hate to disappoint, but they're rather more for gliding. I figured as much. We've really gotten used to all this traveling, don't you think? I think I'll spend time with Stroll, whatever his name is. Ooh, milk.
Got it.
I love how that gives you XP. Considering we could do this with no issue. Oh, it does tell you ones you've done. That's actually really nice.
Alright.
Oh! This way again.
Understood.
You may cut as many corners as you like in cooking, however, we do not cook merely to fill our bellies. Now, we could cook to prepare for a good meal. You mustn't neglect learning how to achieve that end.
Knowing that,
The quality of the result will directly reflect the focus you put into the process. Training with a blade is not so different. Follow Hesmer's lead and begin kneading the flour into dough. Once the dough is satisfactory, throw your weight into stretching it. Your foot goes forward like this, etches into your memory. Though my sweat tells of a battle hard fought, our final trial yet awaits. Calm your mind and strike to move it with no less than perfect timing. We made spongy and delicious looking bread.
in days gone by,
Present you with a taste of our hometown. This is magical bread. Ifrit shall make it all the more delicious, so be sure to savor it. Yeah! Thanks to seed cooking, I cooked without passing time.
Alright then.
I do want wisdom up, but if we can get courage up, at least that's one thing.
Alright then.
Can I have a look at the world map?
Where to?
I can't. I would like to see like the in-between map. Oh well. Hey Gwyn, good time. I was thinking of doing maintenance on my weapons. Hiccup. Got the time, why not join me? It's as refreshing for the mind as it is for our battles. Help me focus during the fight and hold my courage. I will. Let's take a look at your blade then.
Got it.
Naturally, it's important to sharpen one's blade, but one must take special care of its tip. The tip's most effective when facing off. I mean, I tried. Facing off against armored opponents to pierce gaps in the armor rather than slashing at them.
That being the case.
Azul said, what's the most important quality for a sword? What's the most important quality of the sword for that matter attack? Sharpness doesn't necessarily matter, I don't think. Sturdiness of the hilt, I would imagine. Let's say the sturdiness of the hilt. That's important, yes. But the key point is the point thin sharp. Oh, never mind. I was wrong. I just figured that, you know, a sharp bit would just be more liable to get blunted. My father always said that, and I always think of it when doing sword maintenance.
Alright.
Ah, not quite. For nobles, a sword is ornamental. Still, my father emphasized the importance of its practical use. Indeed, as a child, I was lost without a sword. Learning those lessons back then on how to fight alongside, how I can fight alongside you today. I'm constantly reminded of how indebted I am to my parents.
Nura speaking.
Something on the old girl's radar, so we'll be taking a short stop.
The city ruins come to view. This place once flourished through the excavation of magma crystals by migrant workers. The work was hard, but the miners were hardy and spirited, and the promise of riches lured many here. In its time, it may have rivaled Brylehaven. However, the promise of strong magma drew forth the humans. As tragedies climbed, it became a ghost town. Now only the threatening glimmer of the crystals remain. And with the promise of abandoned riches, followed the thieves. For some reason, though, they all seem to scurry home empty-handed, gripped by fear.
Ooh.
This is...
Truly a howling sight. Look at all those crystals. Simply coming here was enough to wound the soul. A chill settles into my very bone as I consider what could have occurred here. Something wrong, lad? Did the gun runner get the best of your stomach again?
No.
I'm sorry, just reminded of something unpleasant. You okay?
Everything okay?
Right.
Sorry to cause you concern. I know what destroyed this village, no doubt about it. This is the work of a human. Indeed, the scars left upon this place differ from the traces left behind by monsters' attack or acts of war. Right. I don't know if the magma crystals are what attracted the humans here, or if the attack caused them. But my hometown will inevitably... Stroll. I'll make no assumptions about what runs through your mind, but I would ask you to recall the time when we cut down the human at the castle and saved all... I ask you to recall the time when we cut down the human at the castle and saved all the lives within.
That's why.
Do not allow your thoughts to dwell on the negativity. The day will come when both this place and your homeland will flourish once again.
Yeah.
I suppose you're right. I feel coming face to face with the cruel decline of this village has deepened my wisdom in its own way.
All right.
Hey!
In some extent, notice that our next meal is overdue. Why don't we head back? So I guess Nurse can read the room when he wants to, huh?
So,
Let's put this place behind us.
Here.
By the way, I made another drawing. This picture will bring views no joy, but it's an important sight to document nonetheless.
As the sun sinks below the horizon, the Gauntlet Runner arrives in a land dense with trees. The glow of the Gauntlet Runner pierces the dark, warmly enveloping them in its light.
Stormy. Or sunny, I guess, still.
Uh...
The day after tomorrow will be in a real maritime city. I bet we'll see the ocean soon. First time for both of us. Damn it.
All right then.
My bad.
Apologies, I shouldn't speak so. It's just as Heisman said, I'm too pessimistic. It's a bad habit. Something ironic about saying that. I guess it'll be his man. I'm just trying to think. Is this Hulkenberg or what's his face? Oh, it's Hulkenberg. As much as I like Hulkenberg, I think I'll do Hisme. So we're not just doing the same people over and over again.
Ah, it's you.
Oh there. I've got altogether too much time on my hands. What say you take a little rest and talk a moment? No trace of enemies around by my eyes. Peaceful for now, which means we get to have a little break. Ah.
Good grief.
Goodness, time to bid farewell to Matia, isn't it? I can't help but feel a connection to that place. The village from which I originally hail from is not far from Matia. The air there agrees with my skin more than the Grand Tribe. It's nice and quiet.
That's right.
It's nice and quiet in Matia. On the subject on this subject in particular, we are in full agreement. Speaking of which, where's your hometown? I've heard before that you received this mission from the hidden village where His Highness the Prince resides. Oh right, apologies. I didn't mean to ask with such carelessness. Your tri-face is even harsher prejudice than the Engif. I will not pry if you'd rather not discuss it. There are none alive who wouldn't want to forget certain aspects of the past, myself included. But if that is truly the case, then perhaps it is not one's past that defines their character, but what they do in the present and the future. If we were to all face the future together, then perhaps someday we could find ourselves living in a world resembling the one from that novel you carry.
All right.
We're getting there. Glad to have such an opportunity to converse. If a good night's rest evades you, then I will keep you company instead. As when I talked for a while.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Quite.
A salty yet strangely refreshing aroma of seawater is already upon us. At this rate, we should reach Wildhaven by tomorrow. Seawater? I thought so. The air feels a lot more calmly, so I assumed that's what it was. And so we put the forest behind us at long last. I must mean we already ventured beyond where that cliff collapsed, burned passage.
I see.
It would seem it was fixed without a trace of its ruin. And speaking of ruin, Nereus, do remember that we're relying on you for safe passage the rest of the way. We're able to see the ocean. Said the waters around Weyhaven are kind of strange. Guess what he meant by that. See what we get today.
This is... Well then...
I need his free XP. I think what I'll try and do is do anything that has the milk.
Let's check.
Suggest Stroll wanted to make? Wait, here, I'll go get him.
Hey.
Meat with a bit chew could be nice, but for a race low and slow. When it melts the moment it hits your tongue, truly exceptional. Though that method does take forever. Still, time should not deter you from taste, and once you taste it, you'll want to keep doing it. Begin preparing the food with stall. Season it well, then cook it until it starts to brown. Already looks good enough to eat, but we must endure.
Got it.
All that's left is to soak the flavor. We must control the heat carefully now to keep our eyes on the prize. The aroma is surely whetting your appetite, but don't give in. The juices is precious, and not a single drop can be wasted. The dish Roll and I made is dripping with flavor and depth. It's Connie stew. Nicely done, if I do say so myself. You earned first taste, I say. It's definitely worth getting that ability before doing any of these.
All right then.
Paz Hisme added to the collection. There appears to be records of his life with the sun. It's okay to read. Not quite now. Tolerance isn't something I want just yet neither. Ah, no. Imagination. Coverage is so close to being done. And I think that's what I want to do. It's a shame we can't like look or like. Huh. Just surprised we could see them interacting from here.
All right then. Let's head there right away.
I think we just dropped down.
Oh.
So the wind's changed, sure sign that we're near the ocean. Nothing like a stiff drink in the afternoon with the sound of nature in your ears. You ought to join me sometime, once you've grown, of course. I gotta say that, aren't we 18?
Hey.
I do want that little bit extra courage. Maintaining two-handed swords can be such a pain sometimes. They're heavier, there's more to polish. Sometimes I forget how surprisingly easy it is to maintain one-handed swords. Its upkeep is one of two important qualities to consider when choosing a weapon. Durability? Has to be durability, right? That would contribute to its ease of handling, I suppose. Anything too delicate likely is unsuitable fit for a long-term partner.
Now then.
Do it. Yes! Fearless.
Courage.
It's one of the virtues a ruler must possess. If thou aspire to true sovereignty, kindle the flames of thy courage and ignite thy people. We know that's the same each time. Once you find a weapon that's perfect fit for you, care it with all your heart, and it will respond in kind. Perhaps I'll find something like that along this journey. Meet new people and discover new things in this new land. In a new land. All of it leads to me to who I will be. I've begun to understand that after my travels with you. Spent some time with Stroll, honing our weapons.
Gauntlet runner sighted!
And he's coming our way. Or so I thought. Looks like it's that Missy Gauntlet runner coming for us this time.
Hey!
You lot. Yeah, I'm the Gauntlet runner over there. You're not becoming king on my watch. I've got a short fuse, you know. That means if you don't come right now, kaboom. So, young miss says, I'm hoping you're not willing to act. Of course.
Certainly.
Don't worry. I won't take this line down. Wait. They're coming overboard. They're coming on board at the other end? Well, now I have to accept their challenge. I like how casually we turn there.
It's you! So we meet again! Maybe you got the better of me last time, but you're about to get some payback.
Give me a break, lady. Ever heard of learning from your mistakes? Sorry, but we don't intend to lose either.
Ooh, big talk. Well, I'm willing to rewrite my record if that's what it takes to be queen. My people are suffering as we speak. Who's gonna save the Parapus if I don't give it all I've got? I promised them all I'd become queen. You're all decent people, got nothing against you, but I'm not holding back.
Just leave this to me. As moths to a flame.
Looks like you've gotten stronger. So have we.
Come forth, royal soul.
Debt collector.
Is there forward?
Ready to lose?
Power of kings. Must falling back.
No, no, steel.
Rancor.
Nothing. Commander.
Let's put this on the safer side. Not that I think we need to worry too much.
I owe you.
Okay.
Fair and square.
I'll crush you.
You'll feel this one.
I see your game.
You dodged it.
Let's go.
Is it wrong?
Sorry.
Last chance
Face
to give
me.
up.
Some darker
Nothing.
arts.
Might for all that we attack!
Ready to lose?
Take that.
Right on target.
Coin.
Nice one, Stroll.
Falling
Oh,
back.
well, let me just step back quickly.
Much thanks.
Was nicht.
I owe you.
Going in for the kill. Oh, no way.
Rancor.
Let justice prevail!
Quite a move.
Alright, so everyone should be
I shall vanquish
at the highest.
Last chance to give
to the
up.
rear guard.
You say that.
I'll be taking that.
Why are you so strong, damn you? But this is where the real fight begins. Get ready to get stomped.
To be fair, there are 4 of us.
I see your game.
Finesse. Beautiful dodge, Heisman.
Assassin. Too much, perhaps? Assassin. Commendable bearing.
Oh, power of heroes!
You are good.
Not this one. For all we strive for! I will protect you!
I owe you.
Brawler.
You'll be
Right on target. Nice one, Stroll. You are good.
We can do this.
Might as well.
Much thanks.
Thank you.
Helpful as ever. Assassin. Some apologies. Would you finish it?
Oh, please.
You'll feel this one.
Ow, 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 ow.
No way.
Nice one, Captain.
Oh, power of heroes! Burn!
Of course we find her weakness right at the end.
Why? I trained so much for this. This isn't supposed to happen.
That's a lot of mag. Oh, Tekken.
Not bad. I feel stronger.
Oh, right, we got 2 because I didn't. Yeah, I'm okay with just keep putting into agility. Actually, I like the idea of just being able to dodge stuff.
More to learn.
Nah.
I've lost.
Ah, damn it, I lost again. If I could just beat you, I'd ask you to join me, but that power of yours is really something. But don't you rest easy, because I will win next time. Start preparing now, you got that? Tired, man. Katharina, cheer up.
Yeah?
I saw your runner, so I followed you. You're as tough as they say. Ed Morkivas? Who do you think I am exactly? Pardon me? I know perfectly well that you're the great Katharina Gavin. Everyone here knows. In fact, all their hopes are pinned on you.
Oh.
Are all these people migrating to find work, even though it might kill them in the end? What other options do power-ups like them have? It might be dangerous, but you gotta break some eggs to make an omelette. Wait, take this. See if you can't stop everyone from leaving for now.
Hey.
Good news, you lot. Katharina's made a generous donation. Now we could eat for once.
Listen to me.
Listen, everyone. I know these are trying times, but this kind of work isn't the answer. Just hold on a little longer, I swear. I'm going to set things right for us.
Well then.
Now, there we are. We believe in you, Kathina. Ain't that many slaying a monster just a few days ago? It was meant to start my royal campaign fund. It's a small price to pay for helping out my people, but it'll last them, what, a few weeks at most? They'll be heading out to find work again in no time. Just can't father dying to earn a living, and the fat cats are all too happy with when the power-ups take him up on it.
I'll make it happen.
When I'm in charge, first thing I'm going to do is offer bounties for the bloody heads. They squeeze us dry, so I'll squeeze them right back. Is money the answer? Will handing out money make things better? I've no clue myself, but I have to try something. Even now, tons of these people are going to starve, and I can't tell people who aren't eating today to wait until tomorrow while I think of something. I was just lucky, you know? I had the strength to push through and survive. Truth is, most people don't have that kind of strength. They need someone to provide it for them.
That's why.
You should know that better than most. Those who can act gotta take action. If they don't, nothing in this bloody world's gonna change. It'll stay as rotten as it is. So many say there's nothing to be done, but they only say that because the power-ups are might where they want them, beneath everyone.
It just ain't right.
They couldn't have the power-ups start doing well for themselves. That would shake up this shoddy ground they're standing on. They like the twisted world just as it is.
In that case,
We could save those people too.
Oh.
Even though they're my enemies, maybe they're struggling in their own way.
Oh, come off it.
That doesn't mean they can make the power-ups suffer for it. So yeah, I'll figure that out before I take the throne.
Thanks.
Much obliged, Gwyn. We may be enemies, but I like having these talks. I'm not as powerful as I need to be, but still, I reached out to the recruitment center, and we should be seeing bigger rewards from bounties. Go check on it. We gotta keep taking down those monsters down. We gotta keep taking these monsters down, or beat this world into a better place together. Yeah. Towards the world's absurdities. So, well, her deep faith in me.
No.
Oh, right.
New power.
Get a new thing. Pugilist, right?
I'm not letting anyone die.
Bounty bonus. Next time I see you, I'm taking you down for sure, so don't go dying on me.
As the shadows are stretched to their limits before darkness takes them, the Gauntlet Runner arrives in a balmy wetland. Nocturnal creatures who lay dormant beneath the fens in the light rise to seek out their prey. Meanwhile, the party rests their weary souls, fatigued by the long journey, under the protection of the Gauntlet Runner.
Nighttime. So we'll be arriving tomorrow. Looking forward to seeing what kind of place Vilehaven is. First thing I want to check out is the Pugilist. Strong enemies are stunned more easily in the overworld combat. Deals media blah blah. Critical hit when knocking out enemies and beginning squad battles. Deals medium physical pierce damage to one enemy, lowers defense for 3 turns. That's interesting. Well, there is mortally wounded. Increased strike attack. Enemies cannot critically hit wielder. Ooh. I do kind of like the brawler. Getting this would help as well, just to help pad out the brawler, like I said, so we can get the auto heal. Nice. Martial artist. I'll just take this.
Oh, dash it.
Quite a relief. The nightmare of Metaphore is finally behind us. The core problem might be resolved, but I imagine the trauma is going to linger in the town for quite a while. People are scarier. You think so, eh? That sounds just like you. Well, no more haunting tragic atrocities on the immediate horizon at least, so hopefully it'll all be downhill from here. What? So we could do imagination. Right. Well, if we could somehow get wisdom. Oh, eloquent is not too far, to be fair.
Alright then.
But I don't know of a way.
Let's go.
I still think it's worth increasing a stat over, or a social stat over a non-social stat. I would have liked. I mean, we could do tolerance with the book, and that is behind. We'll do this for now. I've got another all too much time on my hands altogether. Oh, actually, realize we haven't done this with Strel in this trip. Hey, you looking for something to do? My weapons and shouts they're gonna get, and I'm not up to much. Care to keep me company for a while?
That reminds me.
First Halkenberg, now Hidsme. Having more reliable comrades at your side never hurts, but it's too easy to celebrate considering it's Louis we're up against. As much as I hate to say it, there's no denying he's still the strongest mage out there. We can beat him. We're stronger than he is. Our power is certainly fearsome, but we shouldn't underestimate his either. Remember that human corpse at the cathedral? They say he defeated it all by himself. Not to mention we have the royal magic to contend with. To put bluntly, we don't stand a chance in a frontal assault. Oh, but don't misunderstand. I'm only pointing out how difficult it would be for us now. If we pooled our powers, we may be able to surpass him. Nothing is impossible. That's what I've come to believe since I met you, since you awakened to your first power.
All right.
It's getting there. Is it that time already? It's not that late. Just one more turn.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.